I think we are back, right? The OPS just said that it had disconnected, but am I back? Am I back? The reported list is back, so hopefully we are really back. I don't know why the sudden disconnection from... But yeah, we can finally go here. As you can see, there is several more levels. Even though some of these are just continuation. Bike race is actually a completely new level assignment, so we just do that out of the way. Also, these do have relics, so in theory we could do these. Just like ease or way to getting all the relics, so we can like decide which one we do not collect. I went straight into that mine. Well, fuck me. No, please don't do that. Or at least be gentle. Yeah, let's see. And you can actually sort of see that these are like in true Crash Bandicoot bonus level fashion. These are much harder versions of the originals. For some reason the OPS decided to cut. I hope I'm now back. Because, okay, basically I had just finished the Dingo Island, then completed the level for, the relic race, when I suddenly got the OPS has cut off. So if you see drop frames or any other weirdness going on, please inform me. Hopefully not. But yeah, that was a thing. Cortex has a very interesting fetish for bowling bombs. Actually, thinking of these things that we see here, these bowling bombs. In the Crash Bandicoot racing games, for instance Crash Team Racing, these bowling bombs are used by the enemies. Thank you a lot for speedrunning this week. What the relic will be. It's not that bad of a level. If control as it is in the original, but now it's like every move I need to slow down to adjust myself, which is rather saddening. You're making me look bad, game. I guess they wanted some realism to them. Water ski, but you don't need realism. For fuck's sake. That was a very beautiful dodge. This is a video game, we don't do realism here. Unless there's like some sort of alternative way to control that I am not aware of. Like, look at this shit. This current control scheme And having this kind of precise thing that you need to pass through, it's very awful, to say the least. Whoever designed that thing should get fired. Sadly the sea boxes saved my I can already see myself doing the time trial and trying to avoid all these things. Because they move with the current. We get this one out of the way and try to do. Because of course you cannot get both of them with the one jump, you have to do two jumps. Unlike here where you can actually get them both in one jump if you have enough speed. Adjustments, adjustments. And then waiting for that one thing to come out of the way.
Uudestaan sanoivat teletapit tiputtuaan leikkuriin.
And I'm not even trying to be overly cautious. I'm just trying to get this done. Well, gladly we are getting more lives than we lose at the moment at least. And basically this is like the second last stage like this. Fuck. So what? After this we don't need to actually like, there's 2 more levels we need to worry about. And here's a like, look at this. This is like the most tedious thing in this control scheme you can do. Like, seriously now. Do you really expect this to work? It's like stuff of nightmares, to be honest. I'm glad we got that done, so we can just get the hell. Actually, we don't get the hell out of here yet because we have relic. Hey, I'm right here. Oh, thanks. That was tedious, especially the ending. Oh yeah, first time I actually read what it says on the machine. Temporal localization complete. So they are basically turning the robots more fitting for them time period they are being sent to. Now we just put pedal on the metal and wish that force speed fixes all the errors we might do.
Unfortunately, it's not always the best option.
Speed is not always the best thing. Sometimes you need precision. And precision is not my second. My second name is what the fuck is that? Why it's getting closer? Oh fuck, I'm going to die, right? managing my asshole so hard right now. Sorry for all the children watching this waiting for a Sage or Crash Bandicoot stream where the streamer will keep his cool and act like a responsible adult. This is not a stream where you find something like that. I'm not responsible adult and this is not yours. Unfortunately. So, how's everyone doing? As I warned earlier, you will be stuck with me for a very long time because, yeah, this game can be a pain in the butt. And not in a good way. I still love it though. I always say this with Bandicoot that I dislike a lot of certain levels, but then again I also love the game a lot, so I will forgive the game for having very, very, very questionable level design at times. Oh, I need this shit. But as you see, it's getting harder the moment we move forward. RNG has been fine so far. I hope it stays fine so far for me. Oh, we have a bot. Nice. Gladly Cherry is on the field. Cherry is a godsend. I'm very happy for the existence of Cherry. And the person who is behind it is very, very wonderful. The speed up we got from that, we lost immediately because we took so much time adjusting us. Final jump. Here we go. We are doing it. We are doing it. We are getting a time. Yes, we got the relic. We got the relic. And that's all that I asked for this game. And we are very happy that the relic exists. So we can continue to the third bark room, which has the most. It has a very interesting levels overall. I'm showing pictures from the first two games. And we start once again from here. Dynamite. If I remember right, this one had a dead root. Also a bonus. We need twice. These prehistoric grasses are very fun. Well, I assume they are prehistoric grasses from the way they move. And they look like... It has to be Grass Bandicoot, right? Or Lost Ancestor or something. Oh, actually this requires the... Never mind. Never mind. But we get more friends. Boy, this thing can jump. Like it's flying through the scenery. Wait. If this is the... This means that this level should have the second sixth sense. If my memory serves me well. We shall see if that's the case or not. We should get like a checkpoint so we can experiment with stuff. But if I remember right, it has like a rare road check to push Rex. The sound effect. Little whip. Now it's teaching me that hey, Brass, do the body slam. But not through here. From the other side. Don't be stupid, don't kill yourself off. Also, amount of diamond boxes. Oh yeah, let's see if the legends are true. Okay. In the two, it's not this one. This one. Don't leave me. I think it's that one, yes. So let me try that again. We want to get mauled by a very angry bird. Things I'm saying on live stream are very interesting. Hopefully this was correct. No. Or was it the second one? Like I remember it had to be this stage because you also have the other thing stage. Not the stage, I mean the world. So let's try that again. Not this one. Okay, it had to be some other and no, I just realized no, it's not in this main road, it's on the secret road, so yeah. My bad. It's on the secret route. Here you have the entrance. There's like two of them on a row. Then that's how you get there. That's how you do it, yes. Now I remember. I was wondering why there's no two of those pterodactyls in a row. Where it's supposed to be, but it's supposed this is not even the right. It's on the secret path you act. We go to deep trouble. From here we get the red gem. We then can go to the first world. Also we can get the second time trial relic from here. This is actually a rather interesting level overall. I know that you can destroy them in the end, but I want to use this tool that I've been provided with. and destroy everything that moves. If you give me a weapon of mass destruction, you have to assume I'm going to use the weapon of mass destruction for my personal enjoyment or something like that. Oh fuck these fucking things. Sadly we made it through them. I am just remembering this stage because this is a horrible stage for these spinny things, and the fact that it's not over. It's not over. Even if you get to the end, it's not over because see this thing here. Well, there's a reason to take this. A very good reason. That we have one aqua. It's usually a very good thing to have in. Let's take care of that fish so we don't need to deal with it later. We are trying to destroy every single thing we can. For the simple sake, we don't need to deal with them later. Now, because now what we want to do is to get back. Slowly but surely. Gladly we have our aqua intact. Just to get the red gem, you need to. I was actually, yeah, I forgot that there are few levels you need to do backtracking. Not that many compared to the Crash Bandicoot 2, but this is an example of one of those levels. And of course, it's a water level. Because why it wouldn't be a water level? Music is very nice though. And I'm glad they give me a checkpoint when you get this far so you can keep your progress. Because you need the progress. Look at this shit. Like, what is wrong with the level design? But hey, we got the level completed 100%. Then we are going to do the time trial too, so we can call this level completed and never return to the water. But I think this was actually the last water level. I might be remember wrong, but yeah, this might be the last battle level, so now that we get this done, we don't need to have water levels. It is rather nice. It's not that I hate the water levels, they are not my favorite. I say with very big confidence.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
Mhm. Why the heck is it not moving anymore? You can see I'm playing very bravely. Or stupidly would be a better word for my playing style. Oh, fuck. I really love that animation. Anyway, we can do this. Now why do I keep spinning? Because I get go faster when I'm spinning. Mhm. This time I'm actually get this done. So close. I'm not sure if should I actually try to keep the scooter for this. Because actually, I remember that in the original game, I think in here too, you can actually slip past that. It just requires some precision. But it should be possible to basically slip past those rolling things. They're using aqua. Ah, we got. I'm very happy. We got both of the horrible water levels done with the platinum relic. So that means we never ever need to get back to my tactic of just rushing through it without any what the sense of danger seems to have paid off. now we can get back to the first world to get this one complete aside the relics, because now we should have red gem that we need to get end of the boneyard. Oh, it just also says it. Glad that the game tells you what you need. And it just stays there menacingly, letting us continue our merry adventure without caring that, hey, we are actually a danger to each species and is not by anything. Here we go. There we go. Oh yeah, fuck.
Of course it has to be a chase gene.
Because what else it could be? What else it could be? Have I ever told that I am having a sort of love-hate relationship for all chase related levels, because once again I can barely see what's ahead of me. So the reaction time is like, what is a reaction time? I don't have reaction time. I'm just a human. I'm very old human on that. Yeah. It was expected because I couldn't see what is coming. What is coming? Somehow I'm alive. And when I said that... Okay, actually no, nothing. Completely forgot what I was going to... We did it. We completely... So now we have one warp room fully done, in a sense. Yeah, you crash condense a bit for the glory of that. Anyway, back to the awful. Next up we have High in Time. This one had death. This is the first level to have a death. And I'm glad that this game do not do those fancy tricks that the second game had, that midst of the boxes you actually had like a TNT hidden, so it's like, hey, well, isn't this nice? This goes very well. I'm always happy when I can get those killed without actually damage. Phone should be right up here. too bad you cannot combine the double jump with the body slam. That would be really cool. We did it. We did it once again. By box count, we are halfway there. And here we have the first dead route. Wonder does the... Oh, you get the colored gem from the dead route and nothing else. I think you... I don't remember, where did you need the purple gem? I think it was one of the space level. Sadly, dying on a death route doesn't make the death route go away. Also, I really like how these are now shaped based on the level, unlike the previous game where they were always like, oh, you know. I'm going to take this hit for reasons, because I can. Now we need to play the level again to get the actual box gem. Death route doesn't. Well, some death routes have. This didn't. Box gem available. Just to keep our let's collect as many diamonds as we can per boss. We are actually making rather good progress here. We are on the third warp room. We have collected nearly all gems that we can. And as I was going to say, we are nearly over halfway done. Procentually, I think. Okay, not even close, but anyway. Let's not mind that. Let's just imagine that it's not 36% but 63%. Let me have my dreams. Yeah, compared to the previous ones, Bandicoot 3 is a huge game. Even though the second game had more like a secret routes to discover. Then overall, Crash Bandicoot 3 had more content overall. It's very nice. Another thing I noticed that is not like in the first, or I mean original PlayStation 1 games. See those boxes that we had on the bridge. In original, you bounced back, so you would be hanging from the is it girder, whatever, hanging from that wooden thingy again. But here you just fall through the box and land on the ground. So it doesn't work on the similar manner as it does work in the original. It's a very subtle difference, but it's a noticeable. Well, that was not my intention, but that happened. Anyway, we are going towards the box jam. There's one more of these levels waiting us in the future. That will be the last level. I mean last like a warp room. I think you need a green gem for that. Get the things done.
Seriously though.
Well, it doesn't matter because we have lives to waste. Places to see. Nice. An amount of fruits this Bandicoot eats very worrisome. Maybe they like fruit. I think in the original game there was like a different fruits and more of them. Well, I mean, not original, but basically and they were planning the game, or then I might be mixing it with Donkey Kong. No, it was definitely Donkey. Not the big dog. And we are done with the level. We don't need to come here in a while. Only when we just need those. Feed. I think the next level is Pinheads. No, it's Road Crash. Okay. We will go to the secret level because I'm taking a slow start for a reason. So I can spot the sign better. Oh, here was a... I should look on the ground and not on the... Go forth, my friend. There you go. It's the sign. And guess what waits us there?
Just guess.
It's a bloody level like this. This is like the definition of suffering. With the extremely precise controls, you try your best to collect all the things. Like, this is the worst thing. When you don't have enough speed and you're like, fuck. I'm sure this looks extremely painful to all of you, and I know it looks painful because it is painful. Painful in all possible ways. Glad there is a sea box. And get some of this saved. There's just 70 boxes that you need to collect in this hellhole. Boxes. Actually, if I would like to make my life easier, I would just go actually the other side of the island to destroy the... Actually, let me do that. I'll go to the other side of the island to destroy the nitros. That will make life a little easier. Otherwise it will be... Well, it's already horrible with all these things, but... Like, look at this. You have bombs. And you have a fucking shark. And the shark doesn't care about what you are doing. Let's actually search for the trigger. And then we go continue with the box hunt. Where is the trigger? If I remember right, the trigger was a jump that you needed to do. Yeah, it's there. That's the trigger.
Well, that jump did trigger something. Mostly me.
As you can imagine, there's a speedrun of this as well. You can get a relic from this level. See? You can get relic of this level. Because of course you can get a relic. I really like how open this level is. But damn, it is very frustrating. Now don't you Coco dare to hit that Yes, nice, you didn't. Life suddenly became much easier. So let us take another checkpoint and from there on this will be smooth sailing. Because as you can see, most of the boxes got cleared by that explosion. We only have 20 boxes to collect. Smooth sailing. Only smooth. Yeah, I need to get some of the box. We only missed 4, so there's a couple there. And then couple are behind us. One. Or it could be one if I could actually grab it. Item number 2. I remember speedrunning this was a pain in the butt. Well, speedrunning is a wrong word because you are not speedrunning per se. Oh, what is a word? You are trying to collect all the boxes. Two more. I just need to collect this one and put 2 with close to the shark, and then we have all of them in our grasp. So, even though it did seem tedious at first, we are doing it. Final push. And then we do it again to get the... Of course you are in the way. What else could you be? Not in the way. We did it. We finally did it. So yeah, now we do the same again to get the relic. Because we want to collect as many for the shoes we can. To get as many diamonds as we can before the shoes. To unlock more possibilities. If that makes sense. The next one, because we get is this yellow one, and then that means we can get the dinosaur area once again on this world, and then get the Equipus Rex, so we can get the Equipus Rex one. And once we get the Equipus Rex one, we are closer to opening the third one. So it's slowly but surely we are unlocking levels left and right. Now crash, hit the UFO sign, yes. This is rather repetitive, I know, but I want to get this done. Very, very nice fashion. Nice controlled fashion.
Well, that was not very nice controlled fashion. Hey.
Don't you dare to street despawn.
No, you didn't dare to despawn. But Coco dared to
Seriously, how hard it can be to drive in a straight line. I mean, like, seriously. Coco, are you drunk or something? Or what is your issue? Okay, there's the jump. Is I survived that explosion for some reason. Don't ask me how. I did survive the explosion. I'm taking it. I'm taking all the weird glitches the game is giving me. Give me at least the sapphire ammo. Yeah, yes, nice, good. We don't need to get back here anymore. That's the point. Every collected relic is a relic we don't need to collect. Yeah, things are going fine. Now we can finally complete the actual level we went to complete before we ended up doing all the other things. We need like a... Here we get another relic. That means we are only one relic short from getting the yellow diamond. But relic sword. I think this was a very long time. Oh, we got them all. Nice. That's like the worst thing in this game, to fear if you get the box or do you not get the box because the box is your lifeline. Don't you dare to get up past me. I need them boxes, I'm addicted. Crash Bandicoot is addicted to mayhem. He needs his daily box fix or he will crash. I won't get through this level, I can't. That's not like my point to get the first, I just want to get boxes so I can be happy with my life. Then I can compete. First boxes. And then everything.
But we failed. What I could do is to give them all the room.
I really hope there would have been a button to restart the level. That would be really useful overall. But there is not. I press. I'll just give them a bit of a leeway. I say as I speed quickly in front of them. Sometimes my actions are not aligning with my words and other way around. I think it's not a good thing, but I'm trying my best, okay? Trying my best. Did I get all of them? Hopefully I did. Desperation in my voice as I keep crashing. I have no idea where I'm going at right now. Boxes. I'm not going all this way just to fail to get that task. I hope I got them all. One box missing. It's in front of me. Yes, nice, good. Hallelujah. Yes, nice. Good, now I can actually focus on competing. I got the box. The orange road is... Yes, it did. Orange road is the final driving stage and it's on the last warp. That was the thing. Now we can compete again. Now we don't have anything to fear, so we can put pedal on the metal once again.
Wish for the best.
I think this has been like a thing in every driving game since the very beginning that when you have those starting lights flashing from red to green, what you want to do is to press uh, gas on the final moment to get the starting. I have no idea who came up with the idea, but hey, it's a very good system. Also, did that car just actually hit the police car because I pushed it onto the side? That would have been very comical. It might actually have. Last two. Last two. And the finish line. This will be very close. I'm a very good driver, yes. I'm only winning because I am being a pain in the butt. But they only lost to me because I was in their way and they still drove over me. And they keep driving over me. Like they see grass on the road. What do they do? Would they do the logical thing and basically try to dodge grass? No, they literally drive over grass because
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back, I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
and on your family and on your cow. 1,000 years of suffering, especially on your cow. Your cow decides whether the suffering will be sufficient, but it will be very there, so to say. Speed is the key. They're actually very fun levels. I didn't get all the 4. But hey. I'm actually doing much better than the last. Overall, I mean. Or I was doing overall better, but then I hit that bloody bar. They should move their vehicles out of the way. This is a highway, not some police training track. Oh, you can actually. Oh, that's why that's the reference pop up. What I was going to try to say before I get up wrong. It's what I was going to say. Can I restart? Yes. What I was going to say is that was where they got the power bubbles in the Crash Bandicoot. Driving came Crash Team Racing. Actually, I think it's also in the Cortex boss fight anyway. Oh, fuck you too then. Because this road is not big enough for 2 people with road rage. Trying to push me out of the road, but doesn't. Okay, now this is better. This is much better. So that was very bad. He can still do it. He can still do it. You can do it, Crash. That's enough for me. Relic collected is really enough. Oh yeah. The next one we have the flying stages. Very fitting. And then we have been double header with the headwinds. Well, they are not with wind. I remember first time getting to this stage and you had the thunder and then you had this. It was like I really love this stage jump. Oh, the atmosphere is great. Also, it's very interesting overall though, because if you think about the Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 level design, those levels are very rather cramped in a sense that there's not much open space. That's because they wanted to save the processing power by hiding details. However, in this game, you have a lot of open spaces, like this one, this whole stage. Nowadays, it's a non-issue to be have, but back in the day, it was a huge deal. Be able to pull this off. I'm just thinking, was it so because hitting them normally doesn't trip or but was it so that they actually putting bazooka? So a bazooka. In series of very weird power-ups you can they added to this game. Like the double jump and tornado spin, they were great. But then you had like the better body slam that was basically completely unnecessary power to have. And then you have them that okay, the bazooka running shoes, they made sense again because of the speedrun aspect of that. But yeah, it was not my intention, but I saved it to last minute. I am very happy that I did that. But yeah, I keep talking a lot about Crash Bandicoot, but I would also love to hear your thoughts and comments. Have played Crash Bandicoot, child or overall played Crash Bandicoot. What did you think about the game? Any funny memories about it? Also, I think this is the first game I ever 100% PlayStation 1 version. Okay, I can do that. But yeah, we are actually fact that you can actually snipe those. Ah, there you go. Thank you for the gem. Another level complete. And with that, another warp room we have basically done. It's like the ability to do the tornado spin combined with the double jump is makes things rather broken because you can cross so huge gaps. I had so much trouble as a kid when I quite Robbie.
You little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time, you've done it!
Looks like the time won't be on our side. Ah,
Now you're on my time, you little skunk! Give me the crystals!
it. I think this is random. It doesn't always be the same. Oh yeah, that one, because it's... This is a thing that wasn't in the original, but it's a very good addition in this one. Color of the ball tells whether it's going to be going above you or underneath you, so you need to decide which one you will do. That's when I was going to say that this is randomized, but apparently it isn't in this game. Also, he used to call Entropy the Clockman, Kellomies. For the fact that he has the one huge clock on his chest. And there we go. He's toast.
But yours soon will be too.
Also he escapes. Only one that has clearly escaped. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Insignificant morons! By defeating Entropy, you have placed us all in grave danger! Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
Well, that's not my problem. I'm just here to save the world. I don't care about the possible paradoxes I cause on the way. Somebody else will do it later. That is what a hero of the future do. Thingsinator, another fun level. Yes. Very fun level. I remember right, I want to do this. And then get back. Like, because we can Crash Bandicoot has become a murder machine. Why is this a bonus sign? I just realized what's going on here. We did all that for only to get the fucking 4 extra lives. So now we basically need to...
There was a D&D. There was a bloody D&D there. What the fuck?
Now we just want to backtrack basically. If I remember right, you can actually walk through these spikes. Okay, actually we are in the start, so we do not need to part of it. We just need to get those few. Should be enough. I guess Crash Bandicoot is just flying through everything. Just become a helicopter.
Now he's dead.
I like the sound that it makes. You can just wait this, destroy all the nitros and there's like the new graphics. I mean, oh yeah, now they are doing. Just when I was going to say that there is no like a surprise nitros. What do we see? Surprise nitros. Also been. Oh, oh no. I remember what waits us up there. It's something very horrible. Basically, we from the next pyramid level, that is in this warp room, we get the blue gem, and the blue gem 10 will bring us to hell. Slippery and nitro filled hell that makes the cold hard grass look like a very nice educational level. And of course, because I am a sort of a masochist, as you remember, we are going to just do that. We're going to complete that. What does that do? Wait, what? Hmm. Can actually jump over the thing. Gladly the blue road should only be nothing. but Nitro, so they are golden. I don't know what it's about Crash and jumping on a defenseless beams, but he really liked it. Poor monkeys are just there, trying to live their best life, and then Crash is like, oh, two of you.
Well, I don't mind if I do. I do like the fruits of your path.
Yay, we did it. As you can see, we have basically gone through most of the level, almost 100,000 like progress. We actually did very. Yeah, we do Tomb of Water. I want to prove. And there's a death route. Of course, there's a death route. Why wouldn't there be a death? As I was saying, we are going to do the death route to get the blue gem so we can get the rest of the gems in the second good level. So we do this again. And this time, we hope not to die. I like the scarabs though. Oh yeah, and you have these mummies. They are living pineapples. Essentially. I'm doing stupid things to try to get all the boxes at the same time. It's very nice that the, what do you call it, the environment do show you here is the water level going crazy. It's very useful. But okay, there's actually one darkness level. So, meaning I might need to stand up for completing it. I see what you did there. Oh yeah. That beautiful flutter at the end. It's really great. Yeah, there is a dark levels at the end. Niin tuo hulppuka. Every Aquaku is a blessing in this game. What you could actually do is to fly over there, but I want to play it safe to get that road. Not to make this happen. We did it, we made it to that road. And gladly there's a save point just before it. Because this will be the road. Oops. I didn't forget. I forgot to double jump. Well, it happens. It in. Oh yeah. And this fun. Oh. What was that sound? Dabba dabba? I fear the day when I accidentally overjumped that thing. Okay. So far so good. This is nothing compared to the first of this game has, well, trilogy has to offer. Of course you decide to drown, you bloody marsupial. Why did I trust you to do this correctly? Also, it's a very interesting choice to have so many nitros everywhere. Like, how to make that level hard? I don't know. Let's put a lot of nitros everywhere and call it a day. Okay, I lost my chance, so I need to wait for the next one. This is so much easier with the speed boost, but I'm not going. Okay. I was too slow. Well, we can do it. Let me give you a shout out. Hope you had a great stream. What were you playing? Why doesn't it want to? Now it gave you a shout out. Hello Antti. Welcome to the Madness Continues Part 3. We have completed Crash Bandicoot 2 and now our quest continues. Oh, that door. I have heard about it. How did you find it? Was it fun? Or well, fun might be a very wrong word to call it, but anyway, you know what I mean. Yeah, indeed. Our version of the spooky days is to... Fuck, I am too late. Actually, I didn't make it just in time. Our version of spooky day is to do sort of head on Crash Bandicoot. Oh, I see. I see. But yeah, welcome raiders. Those who don't know, I'm another FinTuber, mostly playing horror games and doing art, but today, for some very weird reason, I have decided to play this game. Or well, not a weird reason. To honor the spooky streams, I have decided to subject myself to absolute suffering, which is Crash Bandicoot. But yeah, I should check it out. Now we get the blue gem so we can go back to the previous level and complete it. Yes, it is. Yesterday, especially when we finally beat the final levels of the Crash Bandicoot 2, I have never sweat and, well, overall suffered as much as I did back then. Gladly, this one is very nice and cozy game with only few awful exceptions. Like, we are actually going to one of those awful exceptions. The Blue Gem Road, which combines the two best aspects of any Crash Bandicoot game ever. Slippery surfaces and explosions. Because why the fuck not? But yeah, enjoy your time. I will be going at this a long time. So I also understand if you need to go because this is a very late date already. It's like what is it, 9 PM in the Finnish soil. I really like that this guy just flies through everything. Indeed. We also saw some prehistoric grasses before. But yeah, if you have played this game, I would be very interested to hear what was your first experience or overall, like, how do you find this game? I have a lot of memories of this because this was one of the first games we had. Or actually it was in the first games we had for PlayStation. And overall it was a rather... This is what I mean with this shit. Look at this. Like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? Why are we here to suffer? Let me get to that sea. Let me get to that sea. Thanks. But yeah, it was one of the first games we had for PlayStation. Not only the first games we had for PlayStation. It was like a first game I actually 100%ed. And it is a very fun level and you would enjoy it a lot. Because I am enjoying this a lot too. Oh, yes, we did it. We did it. That was so close call. But we did it. Now we don't need to get back there anymore. And also, I think we are in halfway when it comes to the gem counter. Not even close. Well, anyways. Oh, there's still no tails. I was earlier saying that, hey, it's very good that there's no more Coco levels where we have to suffer with the edge key. And here's the edge key. Like, thank you. This is exactly what I wanted. I have nothing against the jet ski levels in the original game, but for some reason the controls suck ass in this version. But yeah. Anyway, we will make it through. What I was earlier saying about the Crash Bandicoot 3 memories is that yes, it was the one of the first games we had and 100% it. And what made it more fun is that we didn't have memory cards, so we had to keep the game running, play through. And if somebody wanted to play something else, well, no can do, because I'm now playing Crash Bandicoot. You can wait till I have beaten Cortex, and that will take about 3 days. And now we have played what, about 3 hours, and we are nearly at the final stretch. Like, this is the second last warp room. We have nearly collected all the gems, we have nearly collected all of the other things too. It just lacks some. Oh yeah, this is the secret. Oh yeah, this one has a secret. But yeah. Nope. Because we turned off the TV screen. We only had the console running. Think that they actually like complained about us using internet more than 1 hour per day, because back in the beautiful day, internet cost was formed from minutes you used to browse internet. So was it something like 60 pence per minute at one point? So you can imagine how much it's like after an hour. It's very expensive fun. Yes, it was. And of course you couldn't be on internet and have calls at the same time. Suspicious. Oh, actually this secret is near some boat, if I remember right. You can actually get to the middle part from near a boat, if I remember correctly. Yes, unless you had this special adapter that basically what it does, it provided the cable some extra energy. So then it could actually work as intended, and you could have both the internet and the other, like a normal phone connection on. Very fascinating times back then. Oh, how times have changed since then. You only dare to go near that thing. That's not your team. But now it's interesting though that the game prices haven't actually changed, because I still have like this Croc 2 with the original price tag on. And what it says that game costs about 324 Finnish marks. But if you convert it to euros using the 5.96 rate that it was at the time when euros came around, you get about 60 euros, which is about the price of a modern, most of the modern games, minus the few exceptions that are now $80, because why wouldn't they be $80? Not that I'm complaining. Or what? Or actually I am complaining, but that's a difference. I'm taking this hit because what the fuck just happened? I just need to get back there, I'm screwed. Oh, I have to do that. And then you had the special cases like Final Fantasies 7, 8 and 9 with the 3 CDs, or actually the 8, 9 and 8 had 4. Oh fuck. Yeah, I remember. I don't never had Nintendo 64, but I remember seeing those in stores. And then you think about the PC big boxes. They were also pricey. I had some. It was games were costly back then. And the best part was that, especially before internet became the cesspool it is today, a lot of it, like the games and such, was about like just trying to figure out is the game good, and then trusting your friends who said that no, it was bad, because there was no real way to actually get reviews or anything unless you bought some game magazine that also cost a lot of money. So it's a bit of an interesting situation to be in. And that's why you get games like, I have a PlayStation 1 game called Tweenies. You know, the weird TV show that was airing around 7 to 8 at in the morning
Crash Bandicoot.
from
Meet the
channel 4.
Ooka Ooka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
He's a fun character. But yeah, it's very interesting that how things have evolved in a sense, and then in other senses they have not. We are still living the same weird world than back then when it comes to gaming. And now we are basically remaking all the old games that we played in our childhood and bringing them back. Like now, there was like they are bringing back Rock. Oh, from all the platformers you can bring back, you bring back Rock. It's not okay. I liked Rock, especially the second one, but if they don't fix the controls, the modern generations will have a heart attack. Then you have platforming run with tank controls. And you know how shitty tank controls really are. This is not what we are game to play. I really love the music though. Also the characters were fun, like Lava Lamp Larry, and yeah, it is definitely is. There has been a lot of good hits like the System Shock 1. And then there has been some of the not so good hits. And some that I suspect to question, why did you do this? Is the money so important that you had to do this? Please stop. Think what you were doing. But yeah, it's nostalgia is a bitch, so to say. And it sells. It's a bitch that sells well. 8 way. This is why I became a programmer, so I can make my own games. We need money too much. Why can't we live in a trading society just like our ancestors, where we could buy things with service? No, you were a good hunter. Well, I give you few of these fine linen things for your best deer meat. And I do that as I want them. Anyway. Not that I would have any of those skills that people would value, but anyway, you can dream. You can always dream. But yeah, that's why I became a programmer, so I could make my own games. Like currently, I'm making a horror game that is set on a Finnish capping island, because of course it's a Finnish capping island, because what else could it be? All the Finnish horror games have to be in a capping. And the idea is basically how to put this. If you have seen or read The Thing, you have this creature that can take any shape by taking over the body and so forth. We take that idea and we take the ending where the Thing tries to escape from Antarctica but is stopped by our beautiful, beautiful hero MacReady. But now we take the idea and say, yes, what if the Thing escaped and its makeshift what do you call it, makeshift spaceship crashed in the middle of Finnish wilderness in some random ass island. Now you are Seppo who just finds the Thing and tries to escape. Okay, rest well. Same to you, and you have a good one. But yeah, we shall see what happens with that one. I'll do my best to make it interesting. I have a lot of ideas for that one. But this game is really something overall. Like, they did some levels way better than in the original, but then some levels like this much worse because of the mechanics being overhauled, and I lost the precious seconds there. Most likely all the seconds that I needed to. Like in this level, you are not like, you should not stop. You should just keep pressing forward button and going forward as fast as you can. Death is not an answer. Death is just a thing that happens eventually. That was very profound. Do I? No, I don't, because level doesn't end. Level doesn't end. I so want the level to end. I am so done with the level. Let me rest. Okay. That was not intentional, but I take it. That was either intentional, but I will take that too. Is this it? Is this it? Oh. Yes. Finally. I don't need to play that level again. I can finally say it's done. Good job, me. Oh, I need to do one thing. Let's see, I completed this one. That leaves me with the Futura Frenzy. Another horrible level. Oh, well, it's not really horrible. It's
Remember to stretch and hydrate. Remember. Hope you did stretch and hydrate because it's a very good thing to practice. Especially if you spend long time, like me, just sitting around. I wonder did this also have a death? No recollections whatsoever. Let's treat it like it was a death. Or wait. Was this one of those levels that you actually need to have the body? That would be horrible. Would be really horrible because yeah. It's really... Also I didn't look what I was doing. You should pay attention in this level, but what do? I won't pay attention at all. Also, when I completely forgot that I had been hit by a Wumpa because look at me. You saw that, right? You saw that. What is this? Okay, now we got rid of. These are very fun. Also, there's like the extra level they did for this specific like a level style. It was a very interesting looking. I'm not sure if I try to complete it on. We are doing actually rather nice. So let's see, I think we push through engine and then once we are in the engine, we continue just on other day, so that's a good plan. After all, we have done a lot of like progress on. Also, this is like a very interesting bonus because it's telling you what I should be doing. Not that I mind, but still. I could figure this out myself. I didn't need your help for doing the amount of boxes. This is a very... Hey, we got the diamond. Diamond. Oh yeah, because you get here from another level. Yeah, I was wondering why I didn't get all the boxes. What's the explanation for that? And well, we are at the very end of our journey. We just need to complete this Tomb of Time, a Tomb of Water. Then we are done with this warp room. Luckily we can get time. I wonder where the water is coming. Just to come somewhere nearby. But yeah, we will be pushing through them, and it will be interesting to see what waits us there. Again, I won't be fooled twice. I already got myself fooled on the second warp room, but this time I am smart. We did it again. Yeah, engine is. Oh, something is not adding up. I'm missing a level. I was quite sure there's a flying. I'm missing one level. There should be a flight level in this specific warp. Isn't. For some reason, it's not fast somehow. Because this is the. This is the one with where Coco has to destroy the Zeppelins, right? And then you have the next level, you have Crash Bandicoot Air. Yeah, that's the normal case, right? So I have to have overlook. There's no other explanation. Well, we shall see. Unless I'm missing a warp room entirely. It would be very, very odd. But we are progressing nicely. That's fine. Oh, it wasn't. I could have made a bigger, longer slide, but I nearly drowned there. I really like the water physics. This time I'm not going to do anything stupid. I hope. Yes, I didn't do anything stupid. Nice. Those things are so heavy that they will not float. I am quite sure people with some sort of OCD are getting extremely anxious that I'm not collecting all the Boombas I can, but I am trying to basically prioritize progress over that. Yes. He did it. Nice. Another level down. 100% minus the relic we are not going to collect in this run. Yeah, there is one level. Yes, we have enough relic, so we can actually go to the warp room below to get the yellow gem. And when we get the yellow gem, we can get to Equipus Rect. Finally. That was my intention all along. Always confuse yourself before you confuse your enemies. These are the wise words spoken. How many? Brilliant, crash. Too bad, we just and we did that too. Not a level fully completed. We head back to the this warp room so we can get two things done. Collect the boxes, but also I'll first prioritize Equibus Rex, and then Equibus Rex is done. Go for time. I do apologize for all the backtracking in this playthrough, but I try to complete as much as I can in a before getting to the final, so that then the final stretch with these relics would be very short stream. Tomorrow though I won't be playing Crash Bandicoot, instead I will be joining Pumpka, Sunikos and Jannerto to some more Solasta. I won't be streaming my side, as I'm quite sure Suni, Pumpka and Jannerto will. Solasta is a very fun harp. You should follow them for very quality. I highly recommend. We are going to prioritize Ectopus Wreck. These primordial crashes are really something. Oh, it went through the wall and both. Was not what I expected, but I'll take it. So we have two T-Rex. One of these birds. Well, not burning my ass, but anyway. I think it's this one. Yes. This is the way to extract. And this is an interesting one. We need to do this twice too. First to get boxes. There's like a here boxes. Was thinking that where is he? It just disappeared. It was okay. I'm so done. Okay, actually we can get the diamond and then die to speedrun this. So we save some time. I guess. Or we can do that both time. Because I don't think Rex has anything but I really love this like idea though, that you have this extremely jumpy Dino Kid. I have no idea what this thing has eaten to become this jumpy, but it's very cool. Oh fuck. Gladly time trial doesn't take away your lives. And I think this is the next place we are going to spend a lot of time. And we'll hope that there is a possibility to get that gem again.
Oh, you can get both of them at the same time. Nice. And so now we don't need to do Equipus Rex again. That was perfect. This is actually an interesting level overall, considering all the Crash Bandicoot levels, because there is no boxes whatsoever. It's just one long gauntlet of jumps. Now we do the one level again so we can get the gems both here. Slowly but surely, we are doing a great job. Crash Bandicoot 3 has always hold a special place in my heart. It's proving once again why so. Like, this is so great game. Now that we got like the most annoying levels out of the way, we can just admire the beauty of this game. Like the slippery oil filled walls of the second. I mean of the Blue Gem Road. That was absolute horror fest. I am glad we don't need to have to deal anymore. Now we have only like easy levels left. Or well, there is some annoying ones like the certain UFO level. You need to complete at the secret warp room, and then of course Rings of Power. Rings of Power is the very last level. You need to collect 25 relics for. I have no idea how do you actually supposed to blow this up. Like this? No. How the fuck do you do that? How the fuck? Oops the fuck. Or is there like some trick that I have? Like you're supposed to blow some innocent critter at it. Or does the sonic blast born from the belly slam be strong? Oh fuck. Belly slam be strong enough to basically detonate this. Maybe we find out later. Maybe we don't. But this time we aren't going to Equipus Rex because that level has been beaten. Also, I just realized a horrible thing. What if I'm making a mistake here and actually to completely beat this level you would have needed to do the secret thing. I mean the bonus. So. Because this is just that kind of a fuckery this game enjoys to do. Oh, that's how you do it. Well, that was surprisingly easy.
Checkpoint, please. Thank you. Damn. Hallelujah. No. Oh, no, nothing. Wait, I was there. I need to get a checkpoint. By the way. And then we need to do a bit of a backtracking, but I think because this will save our problem. It's fine. We are doing great. We can pull this off. The worst is behind. Only thing that is left is to survive the very bitter end. Then we are done with Mass Bandicoot. Oh, we can actually get all the tree at this one. With one slam. Nice. And we just need to go back to get the things we didn't get because we went with the then this one. Camera, please help me. Little T-Rex. That was an enemy that was hiding there. I completely didn't realize. I was like, what the fuck is that? Anything else? Anyone else hiding here? Please show yourself. Oh, I got an egg. One checkpoint. Yes, this is good. What happened? Hello, Kira. Welcome to the stream. We have a dinosaur. Please for now. How have you been? Hope you have had a great start of the week. Can somebody explain what is hurting me in that specific spot? Or is the game looking that you should not have a dinosaur, so I'm going to punish you? Because that's what we do in this game. Yes, this is mine too. I have very fond memories of this game. And I have explained this like when I was a kid, this was the first game we got for PlayStation 1. And we didn't have memory card, so you had to keep the console on to play this game. Completion and hope nobody else wanted to play something else. It was really lovely time. Now I'm backtracking because we basically did the gem route. And now we have to, okay, now we have done the level as it. Turn back to this. I'm not even a speedrunner pro. I just have played this game so many times that I remember it inside out. And we have been basically completing this game with a rather nice pace. Like, we have nearly all the gems, nearly all the crystals left. And then of course we need to collect the relics, but we are getting there. Hopefully next stream we finish the game 100%. You should have been here yesterday when I played Crash Bandicoot 2 because there was so much gold, so much suffering to get through that game. This is like therapeutic compared to it. Like nothing bad can happen in this game. This is a wonderful game where everything is fine. And we have gotten like all the horrible levels already done. So, or I mean out of the way, so it's actually much easier now. My only big okay, you can call it that good. That's good. My only big weakness is that I hate these chase scenes as I cannot react fast enough for things that is coming in front of me. It has always been a bit of a problem. Especially when you actually need it really fast in order to get ahead. Okay. I can do that. I can do this, Crash. I believe in you. You are a great marsupial. We can pull it through. Yeah, that's true. Good thing. Then that makes two of us that believe. It's a very interesting because I already beaten this level twice. So now that there's more need to get like this done. You can run. You can run. You can do it. Yes, you did it. Nice. Now we don't need to go back to here anymore. We did it. But yeah, this it hasn't been as anxiety inducing as the previous game. Anyway, how have you been otherwise? Hope your week has started well. You are a wonderful person, Kira. You are a very wonderful person. Let's see what we have next. Next we have the Coco's flying stage. And then we are basically at the final stretch. Now I just was it this. Well, thank you. Thank you a lot. We did a photo revenge. We tell no tales. Oh, it's the bye-bye blink. You are welcome. Just speak the truth. Oh yeah, this is the one where Brass plays, and then the next one. Wait. They have changed this. This was originally Coco's level. Because then Coco had like a... It was like an introduction to the boss mechanic. Interesting. I have no idea why they changed this. It doesn't make sense. Well, I guess they decided that, hey, we want to... Also, there's like a certain method you can do this action speedrun. This. That's what we are going to do basically next. Once we have defeated the boss, we speedrun this to get the relic. So we can get like closer to the next vessel stage. Oh, it's the next. Oh, this. Oh, I cannot destroy that thing before I have destroyed that box. Now I can destroy it. Yes, I done it. But it's weird that this was supposed to be Coco's level. And then the one in the next world is crashes. I don't know why they changed. Well, I guess they did. Oh, it's too bad because you can see the... Yeah, I was correct. If you look at the small picture, you can see Coco's thing playing there. I don't know what the fuck it was his decision, but hey, we take it. Or it could... Okay, it doesn't make sense anymore. Because it was maybe because you can now choose between Crash and...
You want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
But yeah, let's do this. Then... Oh yeah, this time you can shoot them actually. Originally you couldn't destroy those things. You couldn't destroy the rockets, which was rather saddening. Nowadays you can. It's a very interesting mechanic that we are slowly getting rid of the parts that this machine has. Now we get Pura to help us. That's a very phallic gun, by the way. If I remember right, we want to get rid of the bottom one first. Because the bottom one is a very, very horrible thing. Okay, open this one. Continue this one. And then basically the game is over. Isn't not that much anymore to do. Just get rid of this last one and then we are done. That was very fast. Now we got one of the most fascinating power-ups in this game. We get the bazooka. I don't really know.
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you. What? For this we must destroy you! Oh, my aching head.
Poor
I'm
Cortex.
not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan.
That's a self-deprecating man. But yeah. Again, a very interesting graphical glitch, as you saw that we were momentarily crashed. And then for some reason, pissed off at big crash. I don't know what happened there, but it happened there. Now we can actually speedrun this. Only thing I'm wondering if this sudden change for the who buys the machine because you can now change between Coco and crashes. That allows them to have this. We will start it. Clear order. how to do this. We have nearly done this. This fine. That was fast. I think I get the Nobel Safari leg for that, but it was enough for me. To me, it's just to get the relics at this point is enough. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And then we have the final stretch. Vortex's World. And then, surprisingly, we are done with the game. It only took us one evening, but hey, it was worth it. This is a wonderful game. I really recommend this for everyone who wants to try platforming. Plus, it has a special kind of charm. And even though the remake can have very Yankee things, overall it is. Now we can show off the cool thing we got. It's a very cool tool that Crash can now wield for some reason. When I was a kid, I liked to those things in the ash, because of course I wanted to do that. Why wouldn't I want to do that? Wonder how have they made them easier, because I feel like you didn't need to dodge that much. I don't know. Yes, indeed. Can it hit that far? Does that? Okay, these are activated by that one. I guess another. I think this is the only level where you can actually have a really good use for the bazooka, and that's for activating these random boxes. What the heck is this? Or wait, is this the level where you have to actually go? Yeah, this is. I remember just what it's about. Once again, you have to backtrack. Earlier in this stream, I just thought, oh, it's nice that this game requires no backtracking. It does require a lot of backtracking. Like, see this. It's waiting for me to come back from the death road in order to get me back to get that one single box. It has decided to stay behind for some random reason. Or then I just didn't hit the exclamation mark first. Okay, that was a stupid part of it. Another thing that we need to shape. At least we get to the wow, bonus stages. Those are nice. Actually, I wonder does it work, because originally you could actually shoot through there. We just. Oh, they have fixed it in here, which is sad but understandable. It would have been rather game breaking. Also, it's a another thing that they have did changed is that you cannot shoot Woombas with the bazooka, it just goes through them. Unlike in the original where every single Woomba could be collected by shooting them. But all the horrible enemies become suddenly much easier to handle when you can just whip out a gun and shoot at them. Playing the game as intended. Oh yeah, no, you need a green gem that you get from the... I completely forgot. It's one of the levels in this stage. I mean world. So we need to get back here anywhere. We just focus on getting through this level for now. And then do the backtracking later. So many things can go wrong here. They don't care. But we do. We have completed the stage, nice. Now we actually should go to the green gem. Maximum progress. I think it's the middle one. Because 22 is orange road. Yeah, it's claiming passion. Claiming passion is a very wonderful level. Death road really tests your skill. Gladly, we have a tool to help us with our progress. It's very like a... I don't think they thought this through when they gave Crash special ability to just point a bloody weapon at the enemies and shoot them. Not that I blame though. A fun addition to the roster. Oh, shit. There are another one. See. I shot it and it's still somehow... What is the third one? Oh, oh. It is what it is. It's like some of the levels are deceivingly small. But then you get like the last certain point and realize, okay, actually these are extremely big levels. Just like in this, you have all sorts of wonky little... I'm just utilizing my tools that... Okay, we made it to that. So now let's see what horrors await us here. If I am completely correct, this will be very wonderful. Yeah, it starts right off the bat. Oh. Very welcoming thing. Actually, I think this was one of the easiest death overall. You have, okay, another person throwing knives at you, which is, you have, okay. If I wouldn't die, I mean. It's not bad. It's doable. And this is like... And... Again. The bazooka makes things much when the first few stages. Because you can just use your weapon to get rid of all the pesky parts. So now we have done. We have nearly all the gems. Once we get to the end of the level, we actually have. So there's that. Oh yeah, we have a lot of backtracking, so gladly they won't take us away or like they don't take away or like reward. Only bad thing is though is that we need to actually once we get the point where we die again. Actually, was that okay? That was all. We actually had not that much backtrack. It was surprisingly peaceful considering some of these levels. They give you the dead road, and then you're like, what the fuck is happening here right now? Oh, I need to go all this way back to the beginning just to survive. And sadly there's like a continuation as well is there. So we just need to make these couple jumps and we are safe. All our progress has been doomed. Fuck. I'm not sure what I should say right now. Yep, it's time to start practicing. Oh, there it is. Like, where was the... Where was the... Where did the knives go? And it just wasn't spawning. Oh, wasn't that curious case of... This is not what's supposed to happen, I guess. Okay. So we need to do the same again. To get the missing boxes and then we... Yeah, this is good. There's only like a one box that you need really. So you don't really need to backtrack. Which is good. Because it is something that we need. Nice. Now we don't need to worry about anything. We did it. We done diddly do it. Didn't. Even though we keep dying. But yeah. I just realized that there's one place we should have visited earlier when we got the purple gem. And we will visit there after this level, and it's the very first level Very first level themed with Egypt in mind. What was that? That was a so close call. Like, I don't know. Sometimes the nitros are so wonky that I don't even know what to say about them. Anyway, let's continue. Well, there's no lack of danger in this stream. And I think that the person throwing this. Where the heck is the missing 6 boxes? I have no idea. Or wait, I know. They were the nitros that I didn't shoot in the... Oh fuck my life. We need to do this again. Well, let's first go collect that 1 diamond that we require. Also, I'm surprised I'm not getting any achievement for collecting all the core gems. Maybe that is not that just a big achievement in the game for some reason. But yeah, we go back here. And let's see what we have. Hidden into level 9. Tomb of Time. Getting back to the the first stages with all Crash's powers, it's like you feel a bit overpowered. Tackle this level. Then again, it gives you this nice sense of progression. Like you were weak and very nimble, and now you are very powerful and unbelievably strong. Force of nature roaming through the halls of ancient Egypt. They really paid a lot, the original team paid a lot of attention making a very fun level. I really like that. I'm really surprised that TNT didn't go off, but hey, sometimes it do be like that. Sometimes the TNTs. We are getting lots of health. And I'm still like a very finding it very funny that Crash Bandicoot 1 that is considered to be the most hard game of these 3. When I played that, I wasn't even past the halfway point when I already had like 99 lives. And more were coming. Here I have been way past the halfway point and I still have only 64 lives. And the same thing was on the second game. Maybe it's because I keep dying so many times, but still, it's rather odd that the game people consider the hardest is also the most friendly in sense of health. Now we can open the portal door. And prepare for the trouble to this level. Throwing everything it got at us. We of course take everything we can get from the boxes to fuel our adventure. Poor monkey. We did it. We made it to the end. Now we activate the lift. I like that it is playing the basically the bonus level music. Now we just need to backtrack to the very beginning. Except I made a mistake. Actually no, I didn't, because I have the completely forgot. There's no mistakes to be made because I do have my trusty bazooka. If this was not for the bazooka, then my run would be over. But gladly I have my bazooka. Things can continue as they were. Oh yeah, there was the trap. Completely didn't see that. Oh, yeah. This thing. It's interesting that some enemies respawn. And in the previous game, the enemies that you had defeated, they did not come back to death. They had the courtesy of being dead. Or maybe those creatures that lab assistants that are basically there to operate the lift. They just don't have the luxury to not do it after death. I went close to the... Yes, now I'm done it. We are finally at the edge. Now we just need to safely make our way back to the end. All the pain and suffering can then end. At least when it comes to this. There are so many things I would like to say, but I think it is the best I will say now. Instead I do what the Deleta people claim. We are doing that shit again. But not like this. Definitely not. Essentially, Crash Bandicoot is a story about a hairy creature wanting to eat some fruits and accidentally stopping the world domination plan while they are at it. Yeah, there's nothing going. So now I remember for the future that once we get to this part, we can just go back, have done all the necessary. And now focus on getting slowly but surely. Ah, finally. That was close. Then the final. There it is. Our final gem. And one warp room once again complete. And then we can continue our actual conquest of the final warp room. Now that we have fixed this error. And I'm very glad that I have yet to make the little mistake I had in the first game and actually reload my saving it because I bomb. Now let's go to mass bombers because that gives us another relic which helps us open a level. Makes the bombers more interesting is that the bombers actually require more. In the meantime also collecting. Get the quota done. Diamond. I feel like they have made bombers. But it could be just me. Could be just me, but I feel like, generally speaking, they have made it much easier to actually rock them. It's turning in a very interesting battle zone. There's actually an order that you do this in order to get the a relic. And now we have the one. Oh, they nearly crashed to each other. That was a very unexpected. Yeah, we got them both, and now we do the time trial. Then we are in a very good position. Then we could actually play orange row. I'm not still over not getting the level. I got them great time from this time. Great diamond.
Crash,
Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can
Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing for the... Yeah. We are doing this as fast as we can. We are highly focused. Glad we let the one plane escape. Now they are a bit too far away, so we don't get good time. Well, we try, and when we can always reach. Yeah, if you had managed to down that with the one go, it would have been very good, but the time will be rather. We learn from our mistakes. Oh, it's enough. It's enough. We take this. We don't care if it's not the gold. We just want it. Everything is enough for us. Like, get the relic so we can finally open the next special. Now let's see how many we are missing. We are missing 2 more. That's why we play the orange rose vaults. We are able to get some more. So it's already getting 11 p.m. We will continue at some other time. Finalized. We are first going for the diamonds. Nice. Others is not, but we get all the box. That's our only goal for this specific one. Because if I remember right, this specific stage had some annoying one. And with annoying I mean that we are hidden jumps, so you have to actually do I want to jump? Do I want? I'm so glad that I managed to get that despite the... Yeah. This looks really bad and point is not right. Boxes. I don't do that separately. Oh. There goes that. Whoever gave license to these cops to drive cars should really rethink what it means to have a driving license. This is not how you drive on a road. Roads have a direction. You do not go against that direction.
Also, I really love like all the little details. Like that you have engines selling gasoline. Or it really gives this stage of its own identity. Dingo has a diner, which is actually a very interesting because it's a foreshadowing for the fourth game. Here, Dingo Dial actually does open a diner. It then doesn't do well because it's very bad habit of making unedible food. Either way, diner. Dingo Diner. Oh, I'm so close. Yeah, actually completely unrelated. It's not an advertisement. Might be doing some streams on Blue Side, of which you cannot do interesting also. Maybe I should there for streaming over there too. Just test waters. Not big. No, no. I. This is what I meant. Why is it there? Why do you put those boxes in places?
I want to enjoy my children's game without any anxiety and all this crushing desperation you are giving me, and this is what I get.
Actually, this reminds me of the good old olden times. What I did as a kid, I would actually let the game run for like a 10 minutes or so, waiting at the starting line before I would start trying myself, so that all the enemy vehicles would be out of the way and I could just focus. Oh, maybe I should do that now to eliminate like the welcome riders. Let me give you a shout out. A moment. Shout out. Hey, this happy ride. Hopefully, I will type that right. At least it exists. Oh, welcome. What we were doing. We are losing our mind in Grass Bandicoot. Currently trying to collect all the boxes for the orange asphalt. Well, we do not have snacks, but we do have lots of laughs at least. And lots of stories from the past. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing sorta okay. Because we are in the final phase of this beating this game. We have been collecting gems and also the crystals, and there's actually only like the main 5 last levels. Oh, I have heard lots of good about that. Crash is going good as I said. As you can see, we are only missing 2 of the crystals and what is it? I don't know how to count that far.
15. So we are basically at the very end. I am trying to get the easy gems out of the way, like the orange asphalt, just letting everyone else get ahead of me and focus. It has been actually rather nice now that we had no like all the so-called hard levels have been still as if we managed like, oh, there was still somebody behind me. As the Teletubbies say, we do that again. But yeah, we have done all the like the annoying levels out of the way. I understand. I actually completed the second game yesterday. We had a longer stream where we 100% did that one, and it was. You can imagine the last few levels were pure assault fest. As of course, I left the best for last, meaning that we had to piston it away, which had the rather annoying like a death road, which also required first you had to play like the end of the level to backtrack then to the death road without dying. So we tried that several times, slowly losing our sanity. But then when we finally get to the end, we got the final gem and it was done. The whole game was done 100%. It was a very like huge relief. So like years of weight has been taken from my shoulders. Anyway, it is. And this is basically I have been like a already eyeing from relief as we got the like worst level done. Like the what was it the Tom of time? No. Anyway, the blue cam road where you have the slippery floors and spikes and explosives, and you are like, why, who has designed this kind of horror? I just want to have fun with my kids' game. Don't make me have anxiety and panic attack over missed trade. But anyway, we are doing great. We are like in the last push. We most likely will be having another stream as it's getting late. But we shall see. Now get the box. Yes, yes, it's done. It's done. It's done. And we have completed. Now we can actually try to trace it. Real thing, the crystal. Yeah, I really love this series. Just like I love the Spiro series. But Slam Tank is still very. That's a good question. Honestly, though, even though the third game is the first game I ever played, as it was the game I had, and I like it and love it a lot. I think overall the second game is my favorite because it overall has the most fun atmosphere and interesting levels. So I do admit that the new one, the It's About Time, it's so well done. It's really great. It's like a love letter and original Crash Saga. Even though it has the Donkey Kong 64 syndrome with too much collectibles. I'm sorry, I'm focused driving a bit while reading. I'm just a third space. Can do it. Final push, crash. Final push. Fuck. Tight corners are my enemy. Final jumps. Oh yeah, there was the we got past that. Now it's the final stretch. I remember as a kid that I failed because I missed the final jump here. Yeah, understandable. Crash Team Racing is great. And I really love the Crash Team Racing Nitro card that the remake that they made, because it's basically like it has it has everything. It has all the levels, all the characters, tons of bonuses. It's a very well done remake. Now for the relic. Okay. But yeah, the third has most nostalgia for me because funnily it was the game that we start with. We had it with our first PlayStation and we played it a lot. And the funny part that it was that we didn't have the memory card back then, so we had to keep the console running to play the game completion. And then a bit later, I got the Crash Bandicoot one from when we were on a trip. We bought it from random over. I don't remember where was it, but we never been to the place anymore. We start. And then the second game, I think the Wrath of Cortex was already old back. Got my hands on the second game. But I remember I spent so long trying to complete that because internet wasn't a big thing back then. So finding hints and such were really difficult. You had some like places like I don't know it doesn't even exist anymore, but websites like Super Cheats with very minimal explanations that hey, do this, do that. And then I had like for PlayStation 1, I had this huge cheat code book that had all the PlayStation 1 games in alphabetical order, telling them cheats like, okay, you can do this and that. It even had like for Final Fantasy 9 and 7, it had some so-called cheats. Well, not really cheats, but like Final Fantasy 7, it has like the. So this is the code you need to enter in the spaceship to get the Neo Bahamut summon, and this is the location of this and that summon in the Lost Forest and so forth. Yeah, a lot of trial and error back then. And then you like funny thing is like, and then you find out something and you manage to pull up some great move, and you're like, okay, you have to do it like this. You most likely were completely wrong, but because there was no like definite source to tell how it things really are, so you just felt this as okay, this must be so. Then everyone had like rumors of how to do certain things in certain games. It's like a okay, I need to restart again. Oh, actually, this is fine. This works. I remember like my friend had a golden eye for the Nintendo 64, and it was a very. I had bought this magazine that held secret combinations to unlock things with golden eye. Well, they didn't work. Later, at the age of the internet, I learned okay, they could have worked if we had North American versions. For some reason, the 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 magazine had the cheat spots, the American version. Then again, I might be because the uh, magazine, even though it was in Finnish, it was from translated from American magazines. It was very interesting overall. That yeah, things were very different back then. Oh, there's a dead road. So we do that again. But yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, yeah. I remember like my friend had Mortal Kombat 1 and we spent so much time trying to figure out all the cool combos we had heard about. And I don't think we ever managed to pull those most of the fatalities, but every now and then, just purely the button mashing, we managed to do something very nice. So that was a big thing. And then, of course, then I had like a personally for games like Rock that had password and such. I had a big notebook where I had written everything up. These are the level passwords for Rock, and these are the level passwords for Maui Mallard and so forth. It was a very beautiful time. Nowadays, it's like if you need a password, you most likely go to internet and Google that. Hey, can you give me the secret code for this and code? It is a bit sad, but hey. Oh yeah, I forgot this level actually has the all gems road. It's a thing that became in Crash Bandicoot 2 and then they evolved within Crash Bandicoot. It's a very interesting concept. All gems road. You have collected all the gems you can go through. Yeah. You dare to jump. I have a very bad relationship with Nitros because they have ruined many things for me by deciding randomly to jump huge jumps. I'm like, why are you like this? What did I do to hurt you? When then again I did use the trigger at like this shit. Yeah, that's true. It's really, really interesting how things. I mean, there is still like a lot of games, like the Crash Team Racing Nitro Kart Edition was a good example of that. Yes, you can buy the things, but you can also play, get the things open. So it's not like you can only get this open with money. You can also like actually spend time to practice and get better. And so it's a really nice. Not all games do this horrible micro payment. Sometimes you actually like get. Yeah, we are here. We did it. We get the gem. Again, if I ever get any game finished, I won't be making things unplayable or DLC. I would basically give them as a free update. Maybe if you want to donate some support, then you can do that, but basically you buy the game, you own the game, the content. I love unlockable characters. That's such a cool idea. You manage to do something cool and you are rewarded with something. This actually reminds me. There was this old racing, Crash Team Racing phone for PlayStation 1. It was called something like Halloween Racers. And basically, it had the mechanic that you beat races and then you beat the boss and then you open the boss. And once you make the unlockable, you have to race as the boss whole story. And it also had passwords. Because quite many PlayStation 1 games back then had both passwords and saving options because not everyone had the card. For instance, Crash Bandicoot 1 is a good example. It had both. It had the password and it had the saving. And then you had the other person who had both also passwords and a very nice combination. But yeah, point being, in that game you had the password, right? But what was a very interesting thing is that the passwords were 4 numbers. 4 numbers from 0 to 9. And to unlock the special characters, the passwords were 1111 and 0000. Like, these are the passwords people type as like yes, we got the dead. Nice. Oh, actually. No, I don't know. Was that an afterthought, or was that like more like for the debugging reasons they had assigned those passwords, and but then they realized that okay, that's but yeah, it's so interesting. Oh, it braked it after the first hit. I did it. But yeah. I really love nostalgic content. I completely forgot to introduce myself. But yeah, I'm Chalo Panut, a FinTuber. I normally play horror games or very old games like Crash Bandicoot here. Playing very old games is my forte. 1, 2, 3, 5, 1. I cannot share this. Yeah, they are. They are, and there's. Ah, I survived. I assume the last missing tree is not intro, so I can continue. But yeah, they are, and it's basically my child. Funnily speaking of this specific game on screen, Crash Bandicoot 3 was the first 3D platformer that I ever played. Before that, all the platformers that I had played were basically Commander Keen. And so this was the first one I ever actually touched and was like, okay, this is so beautiful. I did try Super Mario at friend's place, And also, back in the day, city markets and us had like the consoles, and you could play Super Mario 64 on that like a small console spot. Yes. So yeah, that was something. Yeah. It's like a especially uh, I had the fourth and sixth game, and I played a lot of them, and they were like. Later, I learned there's cheats for those two, like the GF10 and so forth. But it was like a very wonderful. Anyway, I think for today we are going to beat Cortex, and then next stream we will be doing the rest of the gems and time trials.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious. But it seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals,
I love how defeated Cortex is. Cortex knows how this ends, and it's like, okay, I just want to get home. Can we get this done with? I am already tired and old.
Bandicoot, for the last time, give the crystals to me.
Oh, I remember this music so well. Din, 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 din. I really like that they are prompting now. Every time you basically can hit Cortex, you get also these like cursing symbols to indicate that hey, Cortex is vulnerable. You can go and get him. These actually follow a pattern, if I remember right. As a kid I didn't realize, but these two follow a pattern that makes it easier to actually win. And then this is the final phase. I really love this. I'm a bit sad that the remake doesn't let in the first game's fight, let you do the jump from the blimp. Because it was like a very iconic moment that just when you are about to like die, Crash does its first double jump, essentially. And we are done. Cortex is no more. And we get our speedy swoosh. Nice. That was it. But yeah, as the ending credits roll, I'll just quickly check who can we raid.
Maybe I should
It's been a
retire
very
to
wonderful.
nice big beach.
I'm very
Nice
thankful that you
big
have all been
drink.
here to share.
And a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
Page actually doesn't let me click outside before I'll get the menu, so thank you for the follow, Adach. So I'll do that. I'll save and then I'll check somebody to raid. And it was saying that we are missing the gems. We have nearly all the gems. We are missing only 12 of them. Thank you, you all. It has been very nice to have you here. I wonder if Plato's is live because every time I'll check somebody's grave, it's a Plato's, yes. For some reason, Plato's at this hour is streaming. Unless we have somebody else. We have. Yeah, we are going to say hi to Plato's once again. The only one I can trust to stream this hour, but yeah. Stick for the raid and good night. We shall see some other day. Bye.